Hello everyone, it's me, Games99, aka No Brainer, and welcome to the first match of the TTS League Season 4. So for the first match, we have to just play against a bunch of people. It's a sort of a ladder system. You got to play a certain amount of games until the end of the weeks. So here, might as well start now. You know, I've been having some good success with this Ezra Hera Mars, so let's go ahead and do it. But I'm up against a 5-die villain. Um, Rainbow Fives, I believe they call it. So, you know, this might not actually go quite as well as I was hoping. Let's just get rid of all of this except Rally Aid. We're looking for some more resources. Don't get any more resources. We get our Reckless Reentry with the U-Wing, though. U-Wing is very nice against this particular deck of his. But so yeah, Reckless and Strategic Planning, so we could potentially U-Wing like crazy for this. 2, 4 versus 2, 4, 5. Well, I got 6 actually. Do I want to give him the shields? I don't mind necessarily giving him the shields. I don't have a good starting card to starting vehicle, right? So I think I'm actually going to let him take the battlefield, and in exchange, I'm going to put a shield on Mars and a shield on Ezra, I guess. Sure. So because I just sure. We didn't. You can choose best of 1 or best of 3s beforehand, just as long as both people are ready and willing. So sure, best of 1 for this. And he gets to go first. I'm letting him go first. May not be the best choice in the world, but I don't exactly have the best of hands to use my bonus resources. So he's gonna spend 2 resources immediately. Okay, not the best situation for me at the start here. For a holdout blaster, okay. Now, I don't want to have Mars just die immediately, so here's hoping he just doesn't roll a million damage. He rolls a bit of damage, but I mean, that just remains as a bit. I need to have this hit the special. If I can't get the U-Wing out this turn, this is basically game over. So here's hoping that he lets me get the U-Wing out by rolling out Mars and getting a focus. Because otherwise I'm going to have some severe problems. But he's going to force me to doubt. This could be game over very early on because I don't get the U-Wing out. Okay, no, I actually got a resource here. So I could potentially get a U-Wing out this game, but it's going to be very difficult for me to do so. This turn, I should say. I got another resource, so I'm up to 4 resources here. If I had had my battlefield, I actually could have got 4 resources. Yeah, I could have got to 5 resources and got a U-Wing out. I think I can still get a U-Wing out here. Just going to be really difficult for me to. The +2 range, he's going to have 4 ranged already. Yeah, I'll take another resource and I will probably Lothcat that +2 away. Although I would like to not have him get resources by using Ezra, but he has a disrupt right there, which can be a big problem for me. Yeah, I think we just Lothcat, remove this to remove that +2. I'd need to keep my characters alive, and this is a problem. Right, you can keep my characters alive, and him having Balatik if I'm not going to be able to get this U-Wing out turn 1. And I'm going to lose both a Strategic Planning and a Reckless Reentry if I can't get this U-Wing out. It's going to be a nightmare. Okay, he's going to take a damage and re-roll the Night Sister die, which had the disrupt on it. Now it's no longer a disrupt, so now I can roll out Mars and hopefully get a resource off of this. Well, let's focus into the resource and take the resource. This can at the least get me a U-Wing out turn 1. And then turn 2 I've got a Reckless and a Strategic to go for a potential sweep of his guys, right? Is he just going to resolve the 3 ranged? That seems really strange to me that you'd go for the 3 range there rather than take the 2 resources and claim. Okay, let's play the U-Wing for 5. Could have discarded these 2 cards to get Ewing out 4, but these are very valuable cards here. So. Special. Alright, 6 damage. Does he pay 1 to remove it? No, he doesn't. He backup muscles instead. Alright. Let's go ahead and do 6 damage. I could have taken 6 healing, but, you know, the 6 healing is separated. Double backup muscle. Oh my god. Double backup. Disgusting. Alright, well, I'll discard the Rally Aid. I've got a Ewing out. I'm going to just rely on having a Ewing to try and win this game. Partnership with the Ewing is very effective. I have double partnership with Ewing, so I can partnership, strategic planning, partnership if I really wanted to. That's kind of hilarious. So yeah, let's partnership, Ewing and Mars. So that Mars gets her stuff out before she dies. Alright, do I do 3 or do I focus? I think 6 is just way better than 3. It's a higher number, right? So let's resolve this out. There we go. I don't even have to pay the resource for that. I'm not even going to take the extra action. There we go. He's taking a lot of damage on everyone. Well, he's going to be able to get rid of one of my events here, and these are all very good events. So the strategic planning in particular, and the reckless reentry both in particular. But the strategic planning allows me to then get a partnership to pay a resource so that I can resolve the Ewing immediately without having the without having it mitigated. Oh, but he still gets his Baltique off. And even if I do a lot of damage here, Baltique is still going to live. And he is going to definitely kill off Mars. So. Unless I roll really well. Let's partnership. Three damage. I'm gonna pay 1 to then do the 3 to the Baltique, I guess. I'm gonna lose the Mars, but he's gonna have to do an extra damage in exchange at least, because it's 5. Unless he starts rolling out other stuff, right? Which allows me to roll out Hera and stuff. He's gonna want to stand up this Baltique, right? I can't see him not wanting to. Okay, he really wants to... Okay, he wants to maximize as much value as possible out of this. Okay. Okay, with this, I'll just roll out the Hera then. Gets a range damage. Baltique has 1 hit point, so, you know. He kills me, but then He kills me with the backup muscle, but then Hera kills. Wow, that was really lucky that I got that 1 in 6, actually. That was really a lucky 1 in 6. He might have to ping onto the Night Sister to remove that 1 range damage. That's painful. Here I was thinking to myself, oh, I'll just roll out Hera and then I'll re-roll the Ezra dice into damage with the Hera die to just try and get 1 damage to kill. I just rolled the 1 damage base, so... Yep, she only has a 1 in 6. Okay. And it's a shield instead. Well, I might as well take the shield on Mars since she's about to die. Do I take the shield on Hera as well, or do I really want to kill off Baltique as quickly as possible? Actually, I think I'd rather discard the Irradiate. I want to just try and get range damage. I think I care about that far more than I care about the Mars. And I get another one range damage. That kills Night Sister if he activates. So I get something off from that, and I still got the one range damage to kill Bala. Look. Hit the 1 in 6, then I didn't hit the 1 in 6, then I hit the 1 in 6, then I hit the 1 in 6. That was really lucky for me. Of course, I could have just done 3 damage instead to the Sienna, which would have put her to 3 health to 2 health for a we would put her to 2 health for a Bala and Sienna to die next turn instead. But I was scared about chain rolling into Balti, just rolling for everything. I think I just claim, yeah, I've got literally nothing I can do, so. Should have claimed last turn, actually. So let's just hope she doesn't roll really well with the last 3 cards in her hand for rerolling purposes. Because that would have actually been the better play. Thinking about it, because Ezra actually dies here. It would have actually been the better play to put Sienna on 2, because the Ewing has a great chance of killing both of them, but at this rate, the U-Wing can't kill 2 people, and Hera's only 1 person. Can't put out 5 damage on its own, right? So this is actually a really big deal. But then again, if Ezra had died as well, Bartik would have stood up twice. So, yep, take 1 more damage. Okay, well, this is a close one, very close one. Just after a few turns, this is so close. I've got double flank, I've got the Honor Guard, I've got the Falcon. Okay, the Honor Guard's going to be very useful here. So let me pay 1 for this Honor Guard, and then I'll probably pay 1 for the flank, and I'll just try and survive off of that. Ooh, Force Illusion. Okay, so Sienna's living for a while now, and I don't really have much to keep Hera alive. I think I've just got to flank that 2. Flank that 2 for 1 right there. Even though it costs him a resource to do it, I've got to flank that. Better to use the flank than the Honor Guard, I think. Rerolling for more damage makes sense. Blank, okay. Hera rolls a blank. Perfect. Not. Surprised he didn't just claim for that. Do I reroll the U-Wing to try and go for the 3? Try and be super greedy? I don't think I do. I think I just hit him for 2. Let him decide if he wants to take that 2 or Force Illusion the 2. Because if he Force Illusion 2, he's not Force Illusion in a 3 later. He doesn't like you in the deflect, okay. Backup muscle 1. Discard the flank, try and go for 1 more damage. 1 resource. Will I take the resource or will I just go for the claim? So I start the next turn and can immediately negotiate. I don't think I care enough about the resource. But then again, he can also reroll and try and get something if I claim. Yeah, sure, I'll claim. I shouldn't have let. He's got 1 in 6. More damage, but he's got a pretty decent. He's got a half decent chance of getting it. Okay, he doesn't go for it. This is scary, scary. Okay, there's a strategic planning. That's definitely going to help. Let's roll out Hera first, so I can negotiate. Or get the one ranged. One ranged is good. But he's got 3 resources, so he can probably put down another weapon here. I guess this is the one problem of putting Ezra and Maz as the elites. Hera really can't do shit on her own. She needs to have had a vehicle out at this point for it to really work. Okay, he's got 1 damage showing. Let's roll in the Ewing. 3 damage, that's what I want to see. Does he have removal for that? I mean, he needs to remove it, basically. He was about to pay 1. Or else he lets 4 damage go through, potentially. Yeah, and then I can strategic planning and go for it again to try and go for the kill. Well, of course, he can always remove the second one. Oh, maybe he was thinking he could deflect when he can't. Now, the thing is, with the X8 sniper, he can always pay 1 to swap it. So he can take those 2 resources and do 5 damage, guaranteed. Which I would honor God, obviously. And he knows that. The difference between 2 and 1 damage is very little here. Let's go ahead and just do the 3. But this is strategic and not a reckless, but I mean, I'll take 1 over neither. Of course, if he takes the resources, I can also just negotiate, which is a very powerful play here. If he disrupts me, though, I can't kill him this turn. Every dice is big here. He didn't manage to roll particularly great. Every dice is big. It all comes down to dice rolls. This is kind of a ridiculous game. 3 euro and just those. Blank comes up for that. Alright. Strategic planning. No! Ah, no! I needed to remove one of them or else it was game over. That was a big mistake. That was such a big mistake, not thinking about the fact that he could bait and switch at any time. No wonder he was keeping the resources. Like, I needed to remove that honor guard, or else that was game over. I needed to remove one of those damages with honor guard, or else that was game over. Ah. Man, that was so close. At the end of the day, the villain just had more dice out, right? He had the double backup muscle, he could just get more of that stuff out, I guess. He didn't draw any of the other vehicles early, right? My Y-Wings and my T-47's still gone. Although I don't think I was going to necessarily win that without the U-wing. Like, getting that U-wing turn 1 was crucial. If I hadn't been able to U-wing to do 6 damage, I would have easily lost this. Okay, note to self, since I don't have to send a deck list in, make Ezra 1 die, put a second die on Hera when I'm up against 5 die villain. Purely because of these situations. When up against Balatik specifically. Balatik actually can really wreck this deck, so this might not actually be a very viable deck after all. Alright, well. So me against Lane 99, AK no brainer. Why do villains have bait and switch? We've lost. Heroes don't have. It's a trap. But villains have bait and switch. Also, damn it, that Force Illusion, man. Force Illusion clutch. Clutch Force Illusion, actually. It removed the 2 damage that was necessary to kill her. Why do villains have bait? Bait and switch is just turn a resource to any side. That'd be fine. But ambush as well? Bait and switch is such a good card. Such a good card. It's been me against 99, aka No Brainer. Thank you for watching. Signing out.